Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail, and we're continuing in Belfast, and this time we're in just at the outskirts here, looking up towards Sandy Row. And of course, Sandy Row is a street in South Belfast in Northern Ireland, and it was formerly called Cards Row. And Sandy Row is one of the oldest residential areas in Belfast, and the name Sandy Row was derived actually from a sandbank. And for hundreds of years, the road along the sandbank was the principal thoroughfare leading south actually from Carrickfergus. And you can see some of the murals here. It says "Welcome to Sandy Row," and you have the Northern Ireland and a wee map of Northern Ireland, and then it's our wee country, it says, and it's got the football team, the Northern Ireland football team. And then of course you've also got the Sandy Row Memorial for the Northern Ireland Centenary. And what we're doing now is we're actually heading down towards the Boyne Bridge. Now in 1690, King William III of England and his troops actually travelled along Sandy Row on their way south to fight at the Battle of the Boyne against the deposed King James II of England. And what you're looking actually in front of us now is what's known as the Boyne Bridge. Now, it's not the Boyne Bridge down in the Boyne Valley near Drogheda. This is actually the Boyne Bridge in Belfast, which was built in 1936. And if you remember, recently there was a bit of a controversy over whether TransLink would be able to dismantle the bridge or not, and so the bridge actually got staying. And in July 2021, a 17th century bridge had actually been discovered by archaeologists, which had done renovation here with the old bridge. And it was actually, when they were looking at the old bridge, it was actually encased within the newer bridge. That's the 20th century reconstruction bridge. And so when archaeologists were actually looking at the bridge, they actually discovered that the old bridge, part of it anyway, was actually within the new bridge. And so this 17th century bridge, according to tradition, was on the route taken by King William and his forces on their way to the Battle of the Boyne in 1690. Now the bridge was known then as the Saltwater Bridge, which crossed Belfast Backstaff River. And not only is the bridge thought to have a connection with William III, but it is also thought to have a connection to King James II as well, who is thought to have retreated across this bridge sometime after his defeat at the Battle of the Boyne. And so I'll just zoom in and let you see the bridge. And so it's named the Boyne Bridge, and if you're wondering about the flags, well, that flag is actually what's known as the Boyne Standard. And it's also the flag, I believe, of the Orange Order as well. And there's a mural here, which you can see. It says Prince of Orange, 12th of July 1690, and it's of King William III. And that's King Billy's on the wall. You've heard of the mural on Sandy Row, King Billy's on the wall. Well, this is it. And then it says the Williamite forces, and it gives you who all was involved in this. It was Danish, English, Dutch, French, Huguenots, Prussian, Scotch, Irish, Swiss, Polish and Italian and Norwegian. So it was very, very much an international affair as well as a local affair. And of course it was, in the bigger picture, it was part of a much wider European war between King William III and Louis XIV. And here it says, "Welcome to Sandy Row. William III encourages his troops on the morning of July 12, 1690. And then it says, "Let ambition fire thy mind." And you can see a couple of soldiers there, a couple of pikemen as well. And there's a wee board here, which I mightn't read it all out to you, but I'll read some of it out to you. And it says, "King William III, the return of a king." And in context, this new artwork indicates a community moving forward. It replaces the Ulster Freedom Fighters mural located for many years on this site. The replacement of your mural did not come easily to this community, only happening after a long and detailed creative consultation. And it says, "The loyalist community of Sandy Row is proud of its culture and heritage. We believe that this new mural strengthens our identity in a way that is shared, confident and open." And that's the old mural there. that this new mural has replaced. And then down below it says, a bit of the history, it says this mural celebrates the victory of William III over James II at the Battle of the Boyne in 1690, the Battle of the Two Kings. There is a factual geographical link with William III as he passed through Sandy Row on his way south to the Boyne. The Williamite ranks were filled with Irish Protestants and international troops. William encouraged the hearts of his troops on the morning of the battle when he called out to them, "Let ambition fire thy mind." They followed him to victory. The original battle date was the 1st of July 1690. However, in 1752, the new Gregorian calendar was adopted, and since then the Orange Order have celebrated the Battle of the Boyne on the 12th of July. And then it goes on a wee bit about the image, and you can see a picture there also of King William. And so that's a wee bit of the history of Sandy Row for you. But there's one more wee monument here that I would like to mention before we finish, and that's this monument here. Now you might be wondering who this lady is. Well, this lady here actually represents the hard-working women of Sandy Row, and also the community life of the women of Sandy Row, and bringing up the family, and also basically trying to make ends meet, and also trying to bring up their families. And so this is a wee monument to the hard work that the ladies of Sandy Row have put into their community and also put into their families. And so I'll give you a wee view of the mural again, and I'll give you a wee view of the Boyne Bridge. The Boyne Bridge, sorry. And so please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. God bless.